like more than checks. Money. What I really wanna see is the
I was born to flex, yes. Diamonds on my neck. I like boarding jets, I like more than sex. But nothing in this world that I like more than checks. Money. What I really wanna see is the money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All a bad bitch need is the money. I got bands in the coop, bustin' out the roof. I got bands in the coop. Touch me, I'll shoot. Bow, shake a little ass. You get a little bag and take.
Hi, welcome back to the Keisha Show. I want to start off by saying, let's talk about R.Kelly and how they're finally about to get his ass. Now, I know what you're saying. No, not Keisha talking about R.Kelly and how they're about to lock him up, and she was just talking about Jesse. I don't want to hear it. Thing is about R.Kelly is I've been having my opinions like screwed up about him. I've been always pro the women, the Me Too movement as far as R. Kelly goes, because it's something that's been shown over the years. Like, this is something that has been consistent. Like, the story has never changed. It's always the same story. They just simultaneously go together. And one of the biggest things that I always said was, I don't feel like R. Kelly should be the only one prosecuted. I feel as though the people who helped him, the people who overlooked it and thought that, hey, I'm getting paid, I don't want to sacrifice this paycheck, my money is worth more than this, so I'm willing to basically put these young girls up for this check. And I feel like those people should go down with them as well. So let's get into it. So according to the Associated Press, a no bail arrest warrant was issued for R. Kelly, and he's being charged with 10 counts of aggravated criminal abuse in Cook County. So if you remember, TMZ broke a story about a few weeks ago, maybe over the last week or so, something like that, that two women went in front of a grand jury and testified, and they not only testified, they had physical evidence. So they're really starting to crack down on him. They don't want any loopholes within this case. They want all concrete evidence. And for the fact that they had physical evidence of this, they're going to go ahead and move forward with the case. And we're told that as many as a dozen women have came forward since this. And that was the main thing, because a lot of people weren't coming forward at first. So Michael Avenatti, he brought forward a VHS tape after his client said that, R. Kelly had been having sex with minors for years. And in this tape, it reveals a 14-year-old girl having sex, them indulging in intercourse, and them referring to the genitals and other body parts as being 14-year-old body parts. So he says the videotape submitted to the prosecutor show. He says the videotape submitted to the prosecutor show that R. Kelly having sex with a 14-year-old girl, vaginal, anal, oral, and he even urinated. Now, my thing is that he clearly has a problem with this, because if you can remember, this is what he went in front of, brought forth charges on him years ago in the same situation of he had a video of him urinating on a young girl. Now, he says that during this video, at some point he forced a girl to watch another pornographic video of him and another minor. And let me tell you guys something. Avenatti is not playing. Like, he is cracking down on this case. He's actually been basically going under the wraps about uncovering the details of his case leading up until now, because he didn't want anyone knowing. He didn't want R. Kelly working his magic as he's known to do. But he says that he's going after everyone, all of his enablers, from lawyers, agents, managers, and anybody else who stood by and let him sexually abuse these girls. He said his mission is to bring them to justice. Bringing them justice, I'm sorry. And I feel like that's what we needed to hear. I feel like that's what needs to be done, because everyone is just talking about R. Kelly, but no one is talking about the people who actually helped him do this, the people who actually stood around and allowed him to do this. So I feel like this is going to be something that I know for sure that I'm going to follow, because I just been talking about this for forever, and I'm just so glad that it's finally coming to a head. Now, Avenatti says that the 2008 trial that R. Kelly was found not guilty to was actually rigged, with various forms of obstruction of justice and witness intimidation, which I truly believe, because as you can remember, the girl that was in the video in 2008 when they went to trial, her and her parents said that wasn't her. But everyone else, like her friends, different people who knew her, all of those people had confirmed that it was her. And the thing is about all these R. Kelly cases is that parents tend to back out of the case when money is paid. He pays them off. Like, you never know what people will do for money. People will sell their kids for money, and that's basically what they're doing. They got to the point where they were allegedly dropping their kids off, and he was doing what he pleased to them. They would actually leave their kids with him, allegedly. So Avenatti says that this is not the only video that he has. He actually has another video and is in process of getting another. So there's 3 videos in all. So this just goes to show that they're not playing with him this time. And I feel like this is the perfect time for them to be bringing up charges on him, just because of how the world has shifted. You know, how society looks at sexual abuse now. Back then, I feel like it was something that was kind of watered down. Like, even though it was happening, we kind of like gave a blind eye to it. But now, honey, we're not playing. We're all for women's rights. We're all for the LGBTQ. We're all for equal rights all across the board, and ain't nobody getting abused in these here states. So I want to just thank you guys for tuning in to yet another episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe down low.